A person was taken to a hospital after a propane explosion in Ellsworth yesterday afternoon. The explosion happened around 3 in the afternoon inside a bus that had been converted into an RV, which was parked on North Street. Investigators with the fire marshal's office determined the fire started beneath a propane range. Officials say the fire was likely caused by an electric compressor motor on a nearby fridge. We're told the RV had two 25-pound propane cylinders. Authorities say one person was inside at the time and suffered serious burns.